To start their engines. 1, 2, 3. Drivers, start your engines!
Coming out of turn 4. Here we go. Gas is on and we're racing. All right, a couple of cars having a hard time making it through 1 and 2. That leads to Wesley Cattle as your leader, as Landon Farquhar kind of bogged down going through 1 and 2. He's battling back now on the inside. All right, it's Cattle in the 66. He's making it work on the high side. Landon Farquhar in the 77 trying to work down low. And looks like Landon Farquhar takes the lead now. Your 77 car running first. Second place is Wesley Cattle. Third place belongs to DJ Schroet. And Cattle with a spin over in turn number 4. And that costs him a couple of spots as he falls back to 4th. And that makes a big old lead for 77 Landon Farquhar. All right, we've got a good battle right here for second place. The 8 car is DJ Schroet, the 14 car. That is Gary Hunter. All right, 14 Hunter looking inside. Looks like he's got it. Second place, Gary Hunter in the 14. Schroet in the 8 drops back to 3rd. All right, here's your leader getting this 2 to go signal this time by. That's Landon Farquhar. And he's got a full half-track lead over your number 2 car right now. 14 Gary Hunter goes by. There's third place in the 8. That's DJ Schroet. All right, one more lap to go for Landon Farquhar in the 77. All right, here's the checkered flag. It's waiting for 77, Landon Farquhar, and he takes the win. Had to go. Kelly going to lead him all the way through the last turn of 4 before he puts the pedal down and heads to turn 1. And it's Andrew Hessler in the 1X. He makes the strong power move on the outside lane, and he has taken over first place now. All right, Jason Kelly saying, hey, you may have put one over on me on the start, but I am coming back. As he takes a look inside, now takes a look outside. Trying to size up Mr. Hessler, who has the lead, but Jason Kelly is trying to figure a way around. But he also might want to look in the rearview mirror as 42 Ron Spray starting to make a move. Or maybe he's not. Ron Spray in the 42 running way up high in 3 and 4, and then again in 1 and 2. See if he's looking for a groove up there or just looking for some grip. Meanwhile, up front, it's Hessler still in the 1X, followed by Kelly in the 57. And Jason Kelly with the move going into turn 3 takes the lead back. So there's your leader, 57, Jason Kelly. And Jason Kelly stepping it on out now that he's in the lead. We got a battle developing on the track for third spot as Ron Spray has moved up and caught Pete Arcee. Now let's see if we can figure a way to get around him. As you can see, he turns that wheel hard to the right to make that turn around turn 2. All right, 2 to go this time as we roll past. Jason Kelly, your leader. Second place, Andrew Hessler. Third place now belongs to Ron Spray in the 42 as Arcee in the 9 drops back to 4th. 82, Dwayne Markgraf taking that car into the pits. All right, white flag out for Jason Kelly. All right, we got a checkered flag waiting for your winner in the 57, Jason Kelly. Second place goes to Andrew Hessler in the 1X, and running home third is the 42 of Ron Spray. Kevin Sullivan has a green flag in his hand, and I think he intends to wave it. There it is. Let's go racing! All right, out front early is the 94, working on that outside line. That's Hector Aguirre. Sean Moore in the 18 falls into second place behind him. Now we got a couple of cars having some contact coming out of turn number 3 into turn 4. No major damage done. Everybody's still rolling. We're still racing. All right, it's still Hector Aguirre in the 94, Sean Moore in the 18. Third place belongs to Nathan Sturtz in the 84. Car to keep an eye on, 41, Wade Jones. He is always a strong runner here. And yes, I know there's a number 5 car out there, and I didn't tell you who it is. And the reason I didn't tell you is I don't know who that is. There's your leader, Hector Aguirre. Sean Moore holding on to second. Sturtz is third, but Wade Jones in the 41 starting to make a move on the inside. Let's see. He gets past Sturtz for third. He's got his sights set on the 18 of Sean Moore next. And we got 2 cars hooked up right here at the start-finish line. Then Nathan's. All right, here we go. We're away. We're racing. All right, it's Wade Jones in the 41 working that low side. He'd like to pick off second place, and he's done so. He sets his sights now on the 94 of Hector Aguirre. All right, taking over third place now is Nathan Sturtz in the 84 as Wade Jones makes his move on the inside of Hector Aguirre down the backstretch. Aguirre drives it in hard, but he goes high. Let's see if Wade Jones tries to cut down under him. Aguirre leads that lap, but he's got a hard charging Wade Jones on his inside. All right, your new leader in the 41. That is Wade Jones. Hector Aguirre in the 94 drops to second. Nathan Sturts in the 84 holds down third as we get the 2 to go sign this time by. All right, white flag is out. One more lap. Looks like first through third is pretty well set. Got a lot of cars contending for that 4th spot. Sean Moore in 18 has it. Curtis King and Tony Blankenship, amongst others, are trying to take it away. There's your checkered flag for your winner. That is Wade Jones. Second place, Hector Aguirre. Third place goes to the 84 of Nathan Sturts. And this one goes into the book. And I'll be honest, the Leonard brothers have been pretty awesome so far. Here we go. We're green, we're racing. All right, out quick is the 26 of Darren Leonard. Now taking over second place is the 12 of Cody Leonard. And Darren Leonard pushes way up high between 3 and 4. That opens the door for his brother to come through, as well as William Pittaway in the 137. 58 Hunter Flanagan also gets by. So between 3 and 4, Darren Leonard went from first to fourth. And Cody Leonard now has the lead as Hunter Flanagan in the 58 races into second place. That pushes William Pittaway in the 137 car back to third. And we've got problems in Cody Leonard's number 12, and that looks somewhat terminal. That looks like an engine may have departed us. We're ready to go racing. Here they come. There's your green flag, and away they go. All right, it's William Pittaway in the 137. He has the lead. Working on the inside is Hunter Flanagan in the 58. Third place is Darren Leonard in the 26. All right, Pittaway loses some speed going through 3 and 4. That opens the door up for Hunter Flanagan in the 58. He's making the challenge on the inside. Not able to make that stick as Pittaway pulls her way down the backstretch. All right, once again, Pittaway pushes up high in turn 2, but Flanagan not quite with enough horsepower to pick him up in the backstretch. He's going to look on the inside. It's not there. William Pittaway holds on for another lap. Hunter Flanagan running second. Third place right there, Darren Leonard. In the turns, Hunter Flanagan in the 58 can pull up to the back of the 137 of William Pittaway, but on the straightaway, he seems to lose touch with him as Pittaway comes by once again, gets the 2 to go this time by. He has first, Flanagan has second. Third place is the 26 of Darren Leonard. All right, here we go. White flag is out for your leader, the 137. That is William Pittaway. Second place is Flanagan in the 58. Third place is Darren Leonard in the 26. So Hunter Flanagan has one more lap if he's going to make a charge on Pittaway. All right, here we go. Checkered flag in hand for your winner in the 137, William Pittaway. Second place goes to Hunter Flanagan in the 58. Here comes Service. And these boys are ready to roll. Let's do it. There is your green flag. Let's go racing. All right, that's Joshua Sewell in the 38. He makes a quick break out to the lead. Caitlin Leonard in the 9C falls back to second. And we got a whole bunch of cars challenging back there. And got a pretty good side-by-side going on right now for third place. BJ Gilpin in the 121 on the outside. Fred Benoit on the 42Xs on the inside. All right, car to keep an eye on is the 121. That's EJ Gilpin. He was your winner in the big 4th of July weekend race. And in the feature race on Sunday night, he started in 28th spot out of 29 pure stocks and drove home for the victory. So, hot driver right now, the 121, EJ Gilpin. He's got some doing if he's going to catch up with Joshua Sewell in the 38. Unless we get a caution, Joshua Sewell is stepping on out. All right, we got two of them in trouble on the back stretch. The 43 car of Nathan Height spins around, now coming out of turn 2. And the 4J of JC Paul. Green flags are rolled. Joshua Sewell in the 38 is away quick, but he's got company in the 121 of EJ Gilpin is going to go with him. Caitlin Leonard in third in the 9C. She's hanging in there. Keep an eye on the 51 car. That is Daniel Ware, and he has been fast in his previous appearances here at South Texas Speedway. Joshua Sewell, he's building up that lead one more time. EJ Gilpin is second in the 121. Third place is still Caitlin Leonard in the 9C, but she is gonna give it up, and sure does. She gives up third place, excuse me, to Daniel Ware in the 51. So Ware in the 51 now moves to third. Caitlin Leonard drops back to fourth. And let's see if EJ Gilpin's starting to close in on your leader, Joshua Sewell in the 38. All right, Gilpin in the 121's cutting the margin down a little bit, but Sewell still has a good solid lead. Daniel Ware in the 51 now running third. The top three have kind of separated themselves from the others. Looks like Tommy Miller around with a spin over in turn 2. He's away running, and we stay in green. Here's your white flag. That means one more time around for Joshua Sewell in the 38. EJ Gilpin in the 121 runs second. Running third is the 51 of Daniel Ware. And I would say those positions are pretty well set. All right, here comes your winner. Looking for a checkered flag. That's the 38 of Joshua Sewell. He has it. There is your winner. Second place, EJ Gilpin in the 121. And third place belongs to the 51 of Daniel Ware. And that's the way we run. Eighth place is 889 Sean Ward from Corpus Christi, sponsored by 89 Motorsports and WW Bodies. Here we go. Green flag time. Let's do some racing. All right, it's Jerry Walters in the 127, who's raced here for many, many years. And on the outside is the number 9 car of Johnny Westfall. They battle down the backstretch and into turn 3 for the lead. And it looks like it's going to be Jerry Walters in the 127, going to come out with the lead for lap number 1. Second place is Johnny Westfall. In third place, the BD4, that is Cheryl Gray. All All right, it's still Walters, Westfall, and Gray with Joshua McCain in the number 8M car, rolling in 4th spot right this minute. All right, Jerry Walters starting to step that lead on out. Johnny Westfall in 2nd spot. 3rd place is Cheryl Gray, but getting a challenge now up on the 10 car of Case Duncan looking on the outside. All right, Jerry Walters in the 127. He's raced in a lot of different classifications of cars here over the years. He's running in pure stock tonight, and he has a big old lead as we have debris on the track over in turn 2. That's going to bring out a caution. Yeah, it is to make him guess when he's going to put the gas down. If you guess right there, you were right. Here we go. We're racing. All right, Jerry Walters picking up right where he left off, pulling out to a big lead. 2nd place belongs to Johnny Westfall. 3rd place is Cheryl Gray in the BD4. A couple of cars are trying to move their way up. Include the number 10 of Case Duncan and the 889 of Sean Ward. They have both moved from the back and trying to go up into the top 3. As they're all kind of stacking up right now behind the number 9 of Johnny Westfall as Jerry Walters continues to increase his lead. And we got about 5 cars running nose to tail as Case Duncan makes his move on the inside, trying to take away 3rd place from Cheryl Gray. She has a little more horsepower and she pulls it way down in the backstretch. Now it's Sean Ward in 889. Picks it up. Right there, let's go. Here we have a green flag, and here we have racing, pure stock style. And once again, Jerry Walters showing a lot of speed from the middle of turns 1 and 2, hauling down that backstretch, but Johnny Westfall is running close to him this time as we get the 2 to go. 2 to go this time by 2 more laps to settle this one. And looks like Jerry Walters is going to pull away again. It is Sean Ward in the 889 now, who's putting on pressure, trying to break into the top 3 as he runs up on Cheryl Gray in the BD4. Not able to make that work. And if anybody wants to make it work, they've got 1 more lap to do it. Cheryl Gray looks now on the inside of Johnny Westfall. That's not going to happen. She's got to keep an eye on Sean Ward in the 889. He's looking to get past her. He's working the outside now. There's your checkered flag for your winner, Jerry Walters. 2nd place goes to Johnny Westfall in the 9th. 3rd place, Cheryl Gray in the BD4. That's the way they run. Fast car on his outside. Green flags in hand, and we are racing. All right, it's Danielson in the 87. He's pulling away. Followed by the 11 of Daniel Preston in 2nd place. 3rd place now is Lee Eiler, but he's getting his hard challenge on the inside, and that looks like Mason Castaneda in the 28. We've got a car slowing down, coming to a stop, looks like over in turn 1. That brings out your caution flag to race on the dirt. All right, here we go. Back to racing we go. Robert Danielson in the 87 takes the green flag and heads off into turn 1. All right, the number 11 car, Daniel Preston, kicks up high over in turn 2. That opens the door for Mason Castaneda in the 28 car to take over second spot. Shiloh Flanagan Broadnax in the 58. She's on the move. She's up to 4th and taking a look to see if she can take over 3rd somehow. Meanwhile, your leader is right here, Robert Danielson in the 87. Second place, Mason Castaneda. Third place is Daniel Preston. And we have Robert Danielson leads them out of turn 4 toward the start-finish line, where we have a green flag, and we are racing. And looks like we're getting a black flag for a couple of cars in the back, either Eric Ramos or Lee Eiler or both. Meanwhile, up front, it's Danielson. He is taken away, but right now, Mason Castaneda in the 28 is going with him, and he has taken over second spot. And Mason Castaneda looking to challenge for the lead on the inside. And it looks like Lee Eiler in the 44 is the man who's getting the black flag. Meanwhile, up front, it is Robert Danielson in the 87, Mason Castaneda in the 28, running first and second. And Danielson is starting to put a little distance between him and second place. And we have a challenge also on the track for third spot as Daniel Preston in the 11 getting a lot of heat from the 58 of Shiloh Flanagan Broadnax. So it could get interesting, as we now have 2 laps to go, and we got a challenge for the lead on the inside. Mason Castaneda looking on the inside. He is going to try and hold that line through turns 1 and 2, and he did it. So far, so good. See who has the horsepower to drag race down the back stretch. It is Castaneda on the inside. Outside is Danielson. Danielson holding on to first as we come around to the start-finish line for the white flag, meaning 1 more lap to go. Shiloh Flanagan Broadnax in the 58 now moves into third. But we've got a really good race for the lead right now. And it looks like Robert Danielson pulling away a little bit. Looks like he's got a pretty good firm hold on first place. He does. He's got a checkered flag. He's got a win. Second place, Mason Castaneda. Third place, Landon Farquhar. He leads them to the green flag, and we're away and racing. And DJ Schroet in the number 8. He's got problems. He went skating around turn 3 and went up at all drive shaft, and that appears to be the part that came off of DJ Schroet's car. So we'll get all that cleaned up, and we'll try it again, as we didn't get one lap in the books on that one. Here we go. Green flag. Let's go race it. All right, Landon Farquhar slowed down going through turn 2. That cost him the lead as Jason Kelly came charging on the outside. Farquhar battling back on the inside as those two cars come almost side by side to the start-finish line, and it is Jason Kelly leading lap 1. Now Farquhar sticks that car down low, and he takes the lead back as we go down the back stretch. So it's Farquhar in first, Jason Kelly in second now as we come to complete lap 2. And Jason Kelly with a problem as he goes up and skirts the wall in turn 4. No damage done other than giving up a lot of lead to the number 77 of Landon Farquhar. And we got Ron Spray, one of the perennial favors in this class, and he is very slow down the back stretch. Let's see if he's able to limp that car into the pits. Looks like he's going to. And Ron Spray, 42, he is off, and he is usually one of the top cars in this class. All right, here comes your leader, Landon Farquhar in the 77. Second place, Jason Kelly in the 57. Third place, 1X, that is Hessler, Andrew Hessler. As Landon Farquhar is stepping it on out with a big time lead. All right, here's your leader, Farquhar. Here's your second place runner, Kelly. Third place is Hessler, fourth place is Hunter, fifth place is Cattle. As they run pretty tight there for third, fourth, and fifth. All right, things starting to get strung out pretty good now. First place looks pretty solid, so does second. And Andrew Hessler starting to pull away from the rest of the pack in third. Uh-oh, we've got a problem with our second place runner. The 57, Jason Kelly, goes up and smacks the wall over in turn 2, so he is stopped. Coming in from out of town and going home unhappy with a broken race car. All right, here we go. Landon Farquhar picking up speed. We're away and race it. All right, Farquhar will lead him around this time, and we'll put this lap to his credit. Second place goes to Andrew Hessler in the 1X. Third place is Gary Hunter in the 14. As once again, Andrew Farquhar taking off and leaving the field behind. And Ron Spray in the 42 continuing to have his troubles as he gets hung up going through turn 2. We've got a good battle now for second, third, fourth, fifth. All of them running nose to tail. He continues to be Andrew Hessler in the 1X in second. Third place, Gary Hunter in the 14. But there's some other hard-charging cars that would like to change that. All right, got a caution. He's waiting late in turn 4 to put on the gas, but he's done it. Here we go. All right, it's Landon Farquhar once again. Andrew Hessler in the 1X in second. Moving into third is the number 9 car of Pete Arce. All right, right here, start finish line. Got the number 9 of Pete Arce, the 14 of Gary Hunter getting together. And Hunter and Arce bang doors side by side, but it is Hunter comes out with third place. And we got one spun around over in turn 4, and he kicks it back and gives it the gas. And that is Ron Spray. And Ron Spray having a tough evening this evening. Meanwhile, up front, it's Landon Farquhar. Second place, Andrew Hessler. Third place, Gary Hunter in the 14. That's the way they run, 1, 2, 3. As we got Dylan Mosley around right here in the front stretch in the 38 car. Let's see if he can get that fired. He's got it fired. He's looking for a way to get back on the track without causing a problem. And since it's taking a while to get back on the track, goes away. All right, there's the green flag for Landon Farquhar. He's off and running. And we got a little bit of come together there in turn 2 between the 66 of Wesley Cottle and Pete Arce in the 9. As Pete Arce has had a couple of bangings going on. 2 to go this time by. Up front is Farquhar. Andrew Hessler in the 1X. And right now, Ron Spray, who's had a rough evening, looks like he is taking over third place. Let's see if Andrew Hessler has anything left for Landon Farquhar. As Farquhar comes around, gets the white flag. Hessler in second. Third is Ron Spray in the 42. All right, there's the checkered flag. It's waving for your winner, 77, Landon Farquhar. Second place goes to Andrew Hessler in the 1X. Third place racer, but so are some of these other guys. Hector Geary in the 94 on the outside. Here we go. Let's do some racing. All right, it is the 41 of Wade Jones out quick. Hector Geary in the 94 going with him. Got a battle for third place right now. Looks like 84 Nathan Sturts has got it. The number 42 of James Maklachek is in there in the 4th spot. All right, down the back stretch, Wade Jones powering on to an even bigger lead in the 41. Hector Aguirre still holding second. Got a side-by-side battle for third. And looks like the 42 car of James Maklachek is going to take that position away. As Nathan Sturts in 84 battles back on the inside, and Sean Moore in the number 18 car. He'd like a piece of that action as well. All right, it's really stacking up behind the third place car, Nathan Sturts, as Sean Moore in the 18 now takes over 4th spot. Meanwhile, up front, looks like an easy Saturday evening drive for Wade Jones so far. And Hector Geary in the 94 running second, but he's starting to see some people pop up in his rearview mirror, which course, we don't race with rear view mirrors in the dirt track. Wade Jones with an easy drive so far. Second place, Hector Geary in the 94. Third place is the number 84 of Nathan Sturts. And the number 35 car, Tony Blankenship, took that car to the pits. All right, everybody's pretty well spread out right now. Here's your leader, Wade Jones in the 41. All right, we're away. We're green. We're racing. All right, it is the 41 of Wade Jones, away quick. Second place now in the hands of Nathan Sturts in the 84. Third place is Sean Moore in the 18 as Hector Geary lost a couple of spots on that restart. And down the backstretch, we have a challenge for second place. Sean Moore in the 18 making an inside move on the 84 of Nathan Sturts. Let's see if that can work for him. It works pretty well, but not well enough as Nathan Sturts holds on to second. And once again, Sean Moore battling back on the inside as Nathan Sturts lost some momentum going through turn two. That opens up the door for Sean Moore to take over third as Hector Geary slows and takes the 94 car into the pits. So once there was 8, now there are 4. And the number 41 of Wade Jones is away and rolling. Wade Jones, 41, he's your leader. Second place, 18, Sean Moore running second. Third place is the 84 of Nathan Sturts. Still hanging around in fifth place is the 5 of Garrett Hayes. All right, Nathan Sturts, he's caught up to Sean Moore in the 18. That may produce a challenge for second place. We'll keep an eye on that one because, well, Wade Jones has kind of stepped away from everybody. So the race right now is for second as they roll down the back stretch. There's 2 to go for Wade Jones, and he says, yeah, whatever. These 2 guys, they're still racing hard for second place. Sean Moore in the 18, 84, Nathan Sturts, they're still going at it. White flag, Wade Jones. And here's your battle for second. All right, checkered flag time for Wade Jones in the 41. Here's your Leonard. So brother Cody, who's up there in the lead as far as points, he's going to run the brothers' car, number 26. And we have 4 cars left. Marlon Samford also not making the feature race tonight. He didn't make the heat race either as his car broke down. We were running hot laps. All right, off to a quick lead. Here's the 37 of William Pittaway on the inside. On the outside is Hunter Flanagan in 58, driving it hard. We got 3 wide coming out of turn 4. There's Cody Leonard in the 26, working that down low side, and he manages to pass 2 cars as we go into turn 1, and he grabs the lead. So your leader is the 26 of Cody Leonard. Second place right now is a battle between Flanagan up high and down low Pittaway. All right, 26 Cody Leonard with the lead. Pittaway 37 in second. Third place is Hunter Flanagan in the 58. That's the way they run right now. 1, 2, 3. So Cody Leonard usually drives the 12. His car blew up earlier. He's back in his brother's car for the feature race in the 26. He is, I think, the points leader in this class, so this means a lot to him to keep that lead. And he's starting to step on out a little bit. As second place Pittaway and third place Flanagan starts to see him pull away a bit in the lead. And now we have a big time challenge for second place as Hunter Flanagan and William Pittaway battle. Pittaway is able to hold him off. So far, so good. Flanagan biting back on the inside, and Flanagan trying to make that down low move work for him. Let's see if you can hack it. Capping out of turn 2. So far, so good. And Hunter Flanagan in the 58 now takes over second place. William Pittaway in the 37 falls back to third. And here comes your leader, the 26 of Cody Leonard. All right, it's Leonard moving away from the rest of the field, up with the lead in the 26. Hunter Flanagan in the 58 running second. William Pittaway in the 37 running third. That is Jake Rollins in the number 92 in fourth spot. All right, here's your leader, 26, Cody Leonard. Second place, Hunter Flanagan. Third place, William Pittaway. Fourth is Jake Rollins. Might as well call them all as we've only got 4 cars on the track. All right, the cars are pretty well spread out. There's your leader, Cody Leonard. Second place, Hunter Flanagan. Third place, William Pittaway. Fourth place, Jake Rollins. And bad news for Cody Leonard in the 26. Looks like that car has given up. And he's taking it to the infield. That is bad news for your points leader in this class. And as they say, that changes everything. So now it's Hunter Flanagan in the lead in the 58. Second place, William Pittaway in the 37. Third place, Jake Rollins in the 92. We're down to 3. William Pitaway in the 37 starting to fall back into the clutches of the 92 of Jake Rollins. We may have a race yet for second place. And Cody Leonard's had 2 horses shut out from under him tonight. All right, 2 to go, 2 to go. The racers are given 2 to go. That means Jake Rollins in the 92. If you want second place, it's time to go. All right, it's getting interesting. Second place, Jake Rollins, 92, is caught up with William Pitaway in the 37. Meanwhile, up front, it's all Hunter Flanagan as he has jumped out to a full half-track lead. White flag is waiting for Hunter Flanagan as he rolls past. All right, got one more lap to settle this second place issue. Pitaway on the inside. Outside is Jake Rollins in the 92. Let's see if Rollins can make that outside groove work for him. He's hanging strong. No, he's going to fall back coming out of turn 2, and that's going to settle it. There's your winner, 58, Hunter Flanagan. Second is the Ford J of J.C. Paul. That is the way they're scheduled to roll off. Here they come. There's the green. We're racing. All right, jumping out front from the outside lane was Cheryl Gray. Fighting back on the inside now is the number 51 of Weyer. And it looks like Daniel Weyer in the 51 has the lead right now. E.J. Gilpin in the 121. He's got third. Second place is Cheryl Gray in the BD4. All right, it's still Daniel Weyer in the 51. Second place is the 121 now of E.J. Gilpin as he takes over second spot. And we got side by side battling for third spot. And it looks like Mason Castaneda in the 28 is going to take it. Cheryl Gray in the BD4. In the 121, he's moving up to challenge Daniel Weyer in the 51. All right, he's going to take a look on the outside, cut it down to the inside going into turn 3. And he's going to cut it hard out of turn 4. Turns 3 and into turn 4, and it'll be Gilpin leading him around. He hits the gas coming into turn 4, and that means we're going green. All right, we got him 3 wide down the backstretch, and we got him 2 wide coming here for second place. As Weyer and Castaneda go side by side at the start-finish line for second. E.J. Gilpin is your leader. And 889 of Sean Ward now putting his car right in the middle of that battle for second place. All right, Daniel Weyer with a strong move from the top to the bottom. And he goes to the bottom now to try and work his way around Mason Castaneda in the 28. So far, that's not working as Castaneda hangs on. We got one running through the grass. That looks like the 127 of Jerry Walters into the infield on the coming out of turn 2. All right, it's Gilpin in first. Castaneda has now secured second place for himself. Third place is now in the hands of Sean Ward in the 889. But Robert Danielson in the 887, that's a strong car. He's going to make himself a part of this race before it's over. right, it's Gilpin, it's Castaneda, it's Ward, it's Danielson. All right, E.J. Gilpin leading them around toward the start-finish line. He has a green flag, and he's away racing and got a car right on his back bumper. That is Robert Danielson in the 87. It could get real interesting up front here, as we have some very fast cars, all of them wanting to take the lead. And challenging on the inside, that is the 28 car of Mason Castaneda. Mason with a strong run on the inside, Gilpin fighting back on the outside. And we've got Robert Danielson now in the 87. He has third place as Sean Ward drops back to fourth. And we have Tommy Miller in the 54 taking his car to the infield. And Castaneda, he has his troubles over in turn 2, and that's going to bring out a caution. Not sure what happened there. He looked like he may have pushed up high. And here we go. We got green flag. We got racing. And we got one slow coming out of turn 4. Lee Eiler. Looks like that 44 car going to the infield. As E.J. Gilpin in the 121 leads this lap so far as he comes into turn 4. As the 43 of Height goes a little off-roading over out of turn 2. Up front is Gilpin, Danielson, and Ward running 1, 2, 3. All right, it's still Gilpin in the 121, Robert Danielson in the 87, Sean Ward in the 889. They run 1, 2, 3 as they head to the start-finish line. Danielson giving E.J. Gilpin a little push at the start-finish line. A little, hey, I'm back here, information transfer to your leader as E.J. Gilpin takes his car to the pits. So the leader has dropped out. That means Robert Danielson in the 887 now takes over the lead. Second place goes to Sean Ward in the 889. And third place is Johnny Westfall in the number 9. And we got one spinning around over in turn 2. That is your second place car, 889 of Sean Ward. He spins around. He stopped on the track, and he's facing number 9. That is your top 3. Here they come. There they go. And we are racing. All right, it's Robert Danielson in the 87. He has the lead. Johnny Westfall in the 9 second. Shiloh Flanagan Broadenax has third. Staying up high out of the groove is Mason Castaneda on the back stretch. As our leaders race right on past him. Here comes your winner in the 87, Robert Danielson. Second place up for grabs, but it belongs to Johnny Westfall in the 9. Third place goes to Joshua Sewell in the 38. And that'll wrap it up for your feature races tonight.